Hey, hello everybody. Can you hear me? Yeah, so if you can hear me, can you type a comment? Type a comment so that I know I'm sounding all right. I think this is probably a not such a good time, right? Saturday weekend. Probably a lot of people go out for dinner. I see we have 3 people online. Hey, hello Helen. Yeah, so maybe we wait for maybe 1-2 minutes for more people to join, and then we can start. Hey, hello Ong. Thank you very much. Maybe while waiting for others, right? Just a quick chat. Have you all used Excel before or have been using Excel so far? Mm. Hello, Ka Hong. I see you have joined the chat. Okay. It's okay. So if you have been using our Excel or you haven't done so for a long time or you haven't even touched Excel or it's okay. So today we'll share 3 quick tips in 15 minutes. So if you are even if you are new to Excel, we'll cover some very basic stuff. Google Sheet. Actually, Helen was saying that she only used Google Sheet, but actually Google Sheet is very similar to Excel. I would say about 80, maybe not 80% of the basic functions are quite the same. So if you have tried Google Sheet before, I think Excel should be quite similar. Mm. Okay, I see we have about a few more people joining, so that's good. I hope everybody had dinner. Okay, so I see a few more people have joined. I think we can just go ahead and start. Okay, so today we are going to talk about hello. Yeah, I see Ka Hong leaving a message here. Yeah, so today we'll talk about Microsoft Excel. So this Facebook Live hopefully will only be 15 minutes, will be short and sweet. So in this 15 minutes, we'll talk about 3 simple tips that you can use in Excel, whether you are a seasoned user or you are new to Excel. Okay, so let's check it out here. So a little bit about myself. Maybe you know me, maybe you don't. My name is Polly, and I'm a certified Microsoft specialist, meaning we've gone through the Microsoft exam and we are certified in our skills for Excel. So I'd like to share some of the stuff with you. But maybe if you're very good at Excel, so you can share stuff with us. Okay, so maybe in the comments, do you think you can help me to type if you are a beginner or intermediate or advanced user, Excel or maybe Google Sheet, so that I know how to customize today's class. Yeah, so you can just go to the comment and type beginner, intermediate or advanced. Give you a little while to type. Something like this. Okay, so maybe we can go ahead. So I see we have a beginner user here, so we'll go a bit slow. So for the Excel class, we have two sessions. One is today, which is 8th of December. We will cover three feature in Excel, which some of the people may not know. Oh, we have. Okay. So I see we have beginner also, and being is intermediate. So that's good. So I think today's lesson, even for intermediate user, might be useful. And for those who have already come for my class before, so some of the things may be repetitive. But if you have other questions, you can always type in the comment and I will reply you. So for today, we'll talk about some templates in Excel. Also some basic stuff for the really beginners. And also there's a new feature called Flash View, which is new to Excel 2016. So the most newest version of Excel is 2016. But I heard 2019 is coming out, or it has already come out. So with every new version of Excel, right, there's always some new feature, like maybe your iPhone, um, the old iPhone and the new iPhone X. There's always some new features inside. Same like the Samsung phone. Every time they ask you to upgrade, right? Every time upgrade got new feature. So Excel is also the same. Okay, so these are the three things that we'll be covering today. So stay with us to the end of the class because you'll be able to receive a free gift from us. Yeah. Okay. And then for next week, Saturday, we have another class. We'll talk about formula, um, how you can write formulas very easily. I'll teach you some simple tips. Um, and then how to create chart, because sometimes create chart, you don't really know what chart is suitable for your data. So we'll talk about how to create chart very easily with help from Microsoft Excel. And then we'll talk about this thing called split window. So if you deal with a lot of data, this split window can be very helpful to you. Okay, so maybe let's go on with the template, these three feature. We have a few intermediate user here. So I hope today's lesson will still be helpful to you. Okay, so let's talk about template. So I think, I'm not sure if it started off with Excel 2010 or 2013 or 2016. There's this thing that help you make your Excel presentation very pretty. So maybe I should start from the basic. So if you're new to Excel, right, you want to, oops, let me close this. Yeah, if you are new to Excel, you want to open up your Microsoft Excel. So you can just look at my screen here at the bottom left, right, there's this Windows button. You click on this, or yours maybe is a start button. You can click on Excel, or if you don't have, you can just scroll to find Excel, or Excel is E lah, so it's here. Or you can go to this type here to search and just type Excel here. You will come out here and then you just click on it. So let's see what happens when it's opening. So sometimes it will open up a blank one like this for you. On other times when it doesn't, maybe let me reposition this. Okay, if it doesn't, usually it may show something like this. So if it shows something like this, right, actually all these are called the templates. Template meaning Microsoft already create some dummy patterns for you to use. Okay, let me shift here. So if when you open, if it's here, it's good. If it's not, if you are on a blank sheet, just go to your file here on the top left hand corner. There's this file here. You click on it and click new here. And these are all the templates that you have. Oh yeah, before I go further, right? So if you are on your computer, you can do it with me. If you are not, maybe you are outside, but you just watch the live. We have this live recorded, so there's a playback. So you can always go back home and then you watch the video again and you do together the video. That's fine also. Yeah. So here we have new. We click new, and then there's a lot of templates here. So all these templates can help you. You don't need to start from scratch. So you see there's also the calendar here. So if you need a calendar in Excel, you can just click and use it. I show you. So this one is an academic calendar. What is that academic? Let me try. So when you click on it, it will give some explanation here and then show you a sample. And if you like it, you can click create. And this is the calendar all done for you. You don't need to do anything. But you think, I don't start in August. I want a 2019 January calendar. So you see, you can even enter year in this cell, 2019. And then it will change all these dates accordingly. But I don't want August, I want January. So if you come here, you click, just follow the instruction. You can choose January. And then the dates will change accordingly. Yeah, so you can just key in exam, but you don't have exam in January, right? So, but I mean example. So you can, yeah. So you see, it's all here. It's really useful. You don't need to create from scratch. And let me show you. If you click new, there's so many things here that you can use. Example, if you want to have a template for budget, do your budgeting, you can come click here, budget. You see there's a lot of samples here for you to choose. You can even type something here to search online, but I'm going to just pick from here. So I'm going to click on budget. And there's so many budgeting template here that you can use. Baby shower planner, vacation budget, personal budget. Yeah, if you like, you just click and then click on this create. And then it will download this budgeting for you. And then you can just use this template. See, there's the monthly income. You just key in your income here. Your expenses, you can just key in for what, when, and how much. And then how much you save. And then when you come to this summary, it will do a summary for you. Yeah, it's very simple to use. You don't need to create from scratch. And all these are like very pretty. Maybe let me show you some samples that I got it from Excel, which I think is really pretty. So there's this vacation item that I saw in the template. So how you can use this is, right, like if you go holiday, then you can key in all the things that you need to bring in case you forget. Then once you put in the luggage already, right, you just come here, double click. Then you put a tick, means, okay lah, I put in the luggage already. Yeah, and it can also categorize by maybe the mother's things, the farthest things, you just click and then this list will change by itself. Actually, all these templates, right, like this type, it's maybe intermediate or advanced level, then you can come out with this template. But because you are using the samples that Microsoft give you, right, you can just straight away use it. Yeah, if you're at your computer, you can also just go to File, New, and then search around other template and just click on it. Yeah, so this is the vacation checklist, which I think is really quite interesting. Let me show you another one, which is the family budget. So this one, how it works is, see, you can you see my finger here, I can scroll below and I need to drag. Yeah, so every month I move, the amount here will change, and then the chart also change accordingly. But of course, you need to key in the value, like here, this tab. You need to key in your budget for January, February, March, blah, blah, blah. Your income, your home, daily living, children. You can key in more things at the bottom also. Yeah. And then here are some standard categorization. If you want to change, you can. So after you key in all this budgeting, right, then when you come to this dashboard, then you will do a summary for you. And it's quite cool because you can drag around and see the figures. Okay, I show you one last template, which is also very interesting. This is called the recipe tracker template. So for those people who like to cook, right, you may like to document how to cook what recipe. So example, these they show you one sample lah. Spinach feta pizza, give a 4-star. Wow, not bad. Yeah, so this one you can say how many star lah. You can type here. Okay, and then if I click here, you'll come to here, which is the recipe itself, how long, and then you can write how to do this recipe, what ingredient you need. Very pretty, right? Yeah, so this is what you can use Excel for your personal life, and you don't need to create from scratch. You can always go to the template and extract out something that you like. Okay, so this is it. And so this is about template. So anybody have any question? If you have, you can just type here. Hello, Joyce. I see you join. Yeah. Anybody have any question on the template? Okay. If there's no question, let's go to some basics because I saw there's some beginners. So for the intermediate users, please bear with me for a little while before we go to this flash view, which is really good. So let me come here. Oh, how come I have so many files open? Let me close one. Okay, so let's talk about the basic. So when you open up Microsoft Excel or even Google Sheet, the interface is somewhat quite similar. So in Excel, we have the top here, which is called the ribbon. We have the home, and then we have insert, draw, page layout, a lot of things. But for beginners, right, usually most of the time we are using home. So we can just focus on home. And then usually Excel is used to help us with numbers. So example, I can type date and then item that I bought and then amount spent. Maybe I should type. Oh, typo. So I can date. So I can just type any date. And then maybe today I bought prata. And then I spend I don't know, nowadays prata quite expensive. Maybe I just eat one egg, one kosong, maybe 250. So you can continue to type your expenses, and then we can do a formula and then sum the value up. Also, this formula we'll talk about next week. Okay, so for basic, if you know how to key in the values and the text, and you can change some color, I think for start is very good. Okay, so if you want to change color, like 250 is really too expensive. You come here, you mouse over, there's and on this home ribbon, right, there's a lot of function. So you can use all these buttons to make your Excel more pretty or to do some calculations. So for this now, I just want to change the color. So I can just mouse over, and then this button help me to change the font color, which is change the color of the words or the number. So if I click here, so this one will change to red. If I move here and then I click here, it'll be red again. Yeah. So what I need to do is I just choose my cell, choose the square, and then I press on the button. So it's just 2 steps. It's very easy. So now maybe I want to color the background of this cell. Cell is the square. Yeah. So if I want to color the background yellow, so I just use my mouse, right, and click on the square, and then I press this button. This button is fill colors, which is color the background. So I can just press on this button and it can change to yellow. Yeah. So if I click on this little arrow, there's more colors here to choose from. You can choose green, and this will be green. Okay. So this is some of the basics that you can do in Excel. Okay. And the last one I want to talk about is Flash Fill, which is a very new feature in Excel 2016. So for Flash Fill, what does a Flash Fill do? Okay, so even for the intermediate user, this will be very interesting to you. You may or may not know this. A lot of my colleagues who are very good Excel users, they also not aware of this. So I hope this can help you in your work. So this function for the beginner or for the intermediate or even advanced users, this function is very, very helpful and very useful. Okay, so where is the Flash Fill button? Now I cannot see it. Hang on. Maybe I need to expand it a bit. Okay, so here it is. So this Flash Fill is under this ribbon called Data, and it's here under Data Tools. Okay, so I mouse over. Once I move the mouse to the icon, right, the picture, you will come out a pop-up thing to explain what does the button do. So for this Flash Fill, it says automatically fill in values. Enter a couple of example you want as an output and keep the active cell, blah, blah. There's so much explanation. Let me just do a demo for you. So that is easier. Okay, I move here. So let's say now, maybe at work, right? Your boss want you have one column of names, and your boss want you to split the data and put their surname here, because sometimes you need a surname, like you send email to them or what, you type, like you don't just type Polly Lim, right? Maybe you type Miss Lim or Mr. Tan, something like this. So you need the surname here. But now we only have a few. How many? We only have 7 here. But if your list, right, very, very long, sometimes it can be quite tedious to do one by one, to do checking. But this Flash Fill can just help you do that. So let me show you how to do this. So we need to show Excel, right, what type of pattern we want. So I show you. So this Polly Lim, right, surname will be Lim. So I just type Lim. And then Tan Ming Ming, surname will be Tan. So I just type Tan. But sometimes you see like two names, two words like Polly Lim, the surname is at the back. Then Tan Ming Ming, three words. The surname is actually in front. Then you need to check whether this one is done, is at the back or at the front, right, the surname. So you just need to key in some samples for Microsoft Excel, right? I show you what happened. So you highlight everything here, you come here, flash view, you press on this button. Ta-da! So you see this Sam Tan, surname Tan, correct, right? Peter Lim, surname Lim. Wong Shu Fen, surname Wong. Sally Lo. Chu Xiu Wing, Chu. Correct, right? So this flash view is very, very, very useful. Some people want to use the text to column, but in this case, text to column also cannot help you do the surname. So this is one of the ways you can use flash view. Okay. So do you have any question on the flash view? Oh, hello Bunli. Yeah. Hello Bonnie. So this is how you can use flash view. So for those people who might have come in later, is okay because we have recorded this session, so there's a playback and you can watch. Okay, so we have covered the template, the very basic, and also this new feature called flash view, which I hope will be very useful to the beginner, the intermediate, and also the advanced user. Okay, so let me check again if there's any more question. I think there's no questions. So let me open up. Yeah, so as I was telling everybody earlier at the beginning of the class, next week we'll talk about formula, create chart, and split window. So this one, even if you are a beginner or you are intermediate or advanced, yeah, please feel free to come for the session. It's same time, 8 p.m. But if the time is not good, please let me know. So maybe we can change the time a bit. Yeah. So these are the topics we'll be covering. And then if you are really very interested in Microsoft Excel, we also have a coaching course, meaning it'll be a very small group, and then we'll cover we have a basic course and we have an advanced course. So if actually it's not basic, it's basic and intermediate. So this will be on the 19th of January, which is a Saturday, and the advanced one will be on the 20th of January, which is on a Sunday. So this one is Skills Future claimable. And for this coaching course, right, we'll cover some of the basic, and then I'll leave quite a lot of the time to talk about some of the issues that you might be facing. You can bring your problem to the class also. So we'll talk about your problem and how best we can solve the problem. Because a lot of Excel problem can be solved in many ways. It's just which way is more effective and more efficient and easier. Yeah. So, but if you are really new to Excel, you don't have any idea, you can come for the basic class. We'll teach you some basics. And if you need to use it for your personal life, or you need to use it at your workplace, you want to go and sign up for a new work which needs Microsoft Excel, I think this can really help you. So make the class as simple as possible. So within a day, right, you should be up to speed to somebody who maybe has been using Excel for a year. Yeah, that can happen. So if you're interested in this coaching course, you can send me an email, polylim08@gmail.com, and I'll give you the detail of the coaching course. But if you're interested in other IT courses or handphone courses, which is like $10 to $30 depending on your age, you can also drop me an email. Or if you don't want to sign up for any course, just want to receive a free gift, because that's what I promised you at the beginning of the class, right? If you just want to get a free gift, the free gift will consist of a cheat sheet, which will show you the common error that you will face in Excel and what are those error, shortcut key in Excel, and also what are the free apps that you can learn Excel from. So drop me an email, let me know what you like, and I will send to you. I can send you everything also lah, if you are interested in everything. So I mean, the course you can, when you get the information, then you decide whether you want to sign up or not. It's also fine. Okay, so if you are an intermediate user, and you are curious about what the advanced course, this advanced course consists of. So for the advanced course, right, we'll talk about flash view again, but use more in depth. VLOOKUP, data validation, split window, like how to manage the data and then how to use your data to tell a story. Meaning with the data, we make it to a pivot. We tidy up for a good pivot raw data. Then we make to a pivot table. What are the best practices? And then some of the special features like slicer, all this, which can make your pivot table super duper professional. I'll talk about some design rules also. And then we'll do a recap and give you some very practical advice on how to make your work more efficient. Yep. So today's lesson, template, basic, and flash view. Next week, formula, create chart, and split window. So let me check if there's more question. Windows 7, Windows 10. Actually Windows and so there's these two parts. So Windows is the thing that is that your computer is running on. So Microsoft Office is the program in the it's an extra program. So example like this. I don't have it. So in Microsoft Office, right, we have Excel, we have Word, PowerPoint, and all this. That one is whether you are Windows 7 or Windows 10, it's not a problem. It's more about your Microsoft Office version. But if you are using the older version, my version now is 2016. Let me type here. Microsoft Office, which will consist of Excel, Word, PowerPoint, a lot of things. So my version is Office 2016. So if your version is Office 2013, Office 2010, it's okay. So you can just come for the class, no problem. Wait, yeah. But if your one is older, like 2007, then the interface will be a bit different, but the basic concept and the function should be the same if you are using a basic one. But if you're an advanced user, you might want to upgrade to the newer version because the newer version really have a lot of special feature for the advanced user. Okay, so whether you are Windows 7, you are Windows 10, it's not a problem. And how much using SkillsFuture credit? Do I have it here? Here. So this is the online course on Udemy. It's a coaching course. The price is 209.99. Yeah. So yeah, this is it. But if you have more question, can always drop me an email, or if you have my contact, you can always contact me. We can talk about this. Okay. So let me check whether got more question or not. Wait, need to purchase Office. Yes, there are trial version also, but the trial version is only for a short period. So if you really need it for work, yeah, do purchase Office. Yes, if you're using a lot, it's quite worth it lah. Okay. If no question, that's it for today. If you have more questions, it's also okay. You just leave your question at the comment section, or you can just send me a message. Or remember, at the end of this session, send me an email and then I'll send you the free gift. And also, if you need the details for the coaching course and the IT courses, I can also send you. Okay, just drop me an email, okay? Polly08@gmail.com. Okay, thank you everybody. Goodbye.